Gary Vaynerchuk on YouTube urges us to create a lot more content. He urges us to be more fearless in doing so. Why is it that he would even address this topic over and over again? I think it's because we have within us an urge to help others, some of us anyway. But here's the rub: how to do so in a respectful manner. For to do so without respect, particularly without use of respectful words, is to be called a hothead, to be called insulting, to, quote, stick your foot in your mouth. And I would say most words by far in our dictionaries throughout the world when it comes to people are not very respectful. So I say that from the perspective of my father having a PhD in English, who trained me up to write, and having written quite a bit myself and published quite a bit. So to communicate with disrespect may communicate certain truths and distruths or mistruths at the same time. And many of us, or most all of us, know this and internally hold back, even if we wanted to say something that might be very appropriately helpful. So Gary Vaynerchuk keeps urging us to create content that would, yes, help humanity, but he does not address the matter of communicating it with respect and why this is so difficult, and especially what we can do about it. Noting, by the way, on WikiHow, on the internet, there are actually articles how to write your own dictionary. And of course, I would say populate that with neologisms, your own created words that are highly respectful. So I think this would be the next step for us to think not just in terms of creating content that's going to be helpful, but why we hold back so much. I think we hold back because we see so many politicians, we see so many content creators, we see so many leaders of Me Too movements have it come back at them in the face. And so we say, well, what good is that? And I'm going to get bloodied up here anyway. We keep our head under the covers then, often for good reasons, because we know simply saying a truth without all the truth, such that it is respectful also, is not going to get us very far. I'll give an example to close with or two. I went to an area the other day where there were a great many minorities. Call it the ghettos of a major area near here, a major urban area. At a gas station, one individual called me a white honky. A minute later, in the gas station parking lot, I saw a man wearing a t-shirt, and the t-shirt read on the front, "God forgives you, but I don't." And so, right there, great animosity. How can you communicate messages that supposedly help social issues if they're not communicated with respect is my question. We think we've come so far on civil rights, on race relations, and so on, but maybe we have far more in terms of simply some laws enacted, including the right to sit in the front of a bus no matter what color you are. And yet many things have not been settled, addressed, because our words themselves have not been changed. Our words are way too disrespectful in general, and so the undercurrent is still seething with animosity, as seen by these two examples I just mentioned, at a gas station in a quote ghetto area of a major area here in my state the other day.